Time I sure wish there was no damn, there's something nowhere in love with the baddest girl in the city. I wish I knew her. I wish I wasn't so shy. I wish that I could tell her how I really feel inside. That you know I love you and I wish I was your guy. Okay, anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow, you were recording this whole time?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, exposed. What's going on, guys? Father Memoir here. So I thought I'd tell you guys a little story time, right? About when I used to work at this brake place, doing mostly brake changes, rotors and all that stuff, pads, and cutting rotors and doing alignments and stuff like that. Just simple jobs. But there was this one day, you know how like in the movies where you look back and then the guy drives into the garage? Well, like it was a similar situation like that. Now, I know I told you in the past video, the brake job video from brakes, that you gotta pump up your brakes. It's very important. Like that's one thing that if you don't do, you have no brakes, and you're not gonna be able to stop. And it's literally like not gonna stop until you hit something. So I'm working on this brake job. I'm doing overtime, and I'm like, damn, I don't even want to be here. So I'm like, let me just finish this out real quick so then I could leave. So I finished putting everything back together, and then I tell my manager, I let it down. I take the feet off the lift, feet of the lift off of the vehicle, and then I'm like, hey, listen, I finished the job. All you gotta do is pump up the brakes when you get inside and do your test drive, and that's it. Mind you, the setup of the shop was, it was 4 lifts here, 4 lifts here, so it was kind of like back to back, so you could drive one through to the next lift or vice versa, right? And when it was empty, you would put your cars in to make it look busy. So at this time, I believe we may had like 2 cars in there. It was both of my manager's cars in there, and the car that I just finished is across from my manager's car, and he had a truck. And so I tell him, pump up the brakes, and then I'm washing my hands down so I could leave. And next thing I know, this guy hits the movie post. Bloom, he looks back, but his dumbass put it into drive, and he didn't pump up the brakes. So he went straight into his own truck. And mind you, I know the brakes weren't working because he was stepping on the brakes, and you could see the lights from the brakes too, and it didn't stop. He just went right into it, boom. And I'm like, oh shit, I really just saw this whole movie scene in front of my eyes. Like, it really happens in real life. This is crazy. So then he backs up, and then he pumps up the brakes finally. And then now he's trying to find somebody to blame for his fuck up, which is hilarious because now I'm like, yo, it's on him because I told him, I was like, listen, pump up the brakes, that's all you have to do, and then go. But he's losing his mind because not only that, they have a window so the customers could see into the shop. So I'm not sure if the customer who had that vehicle saw what he did to his vehicle, but it was pretty loud, so I'm sure the customer knew what happened. So he goes on his test drive, he comes back, and by that time I'm like, well, that's it for me, so I leave. But it was so funny to me because the most important part of a brake job, which is the end where you pump up the brakes, was just realized right there in that situation. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much the video. What I'm gonna do in the description, I'll leave a link to that brake job video just in case you guys didn't see that. I'll also leave a link if you want to get a free $50 by signing up for a Chime account and put in more than 200 of direct deposit into that account to get $50. Mind you, I get $50, so we kind of help each other grow. And then also, if you guys want to sell things, I'm gonna show you guys later on in a different video about how to sell things on Mercari, but I'm gonna still leave that in the description below, so in case you guys want to get started early without waiting on me, you could go ahead and do that, because there's a lot of information out there that you could look up. You could just how to sell a car on YouTube, and then it'll pop up for you. But that's the video, guys. Hope you like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on my out. I'll see you on the next one.